All right. Welcome back. It's Moms at Night. And before I get started, please, I'm stay struggle streaming. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me or just let me know. Kim, we can hear you loud and clear. Let me make sure I'm on Instagram. All right. We on Instagram. Make sure I'm on Facebook. I'm gonna just make sure I'm everywhere. Y'all know I'll be struggle streaming, but I appreciate you guys for showing up every Wednesday night for Moms that Night. And I know it's almost Thursday morning, but we made it. All right. So let me just make sure I'm live everywhere and then we can get started. So looks like I'm good on Instagram. Again, if you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And as always, if anybody wants to join me in any of the reactions, please feel free to do so. I'll send you the link. And if you want to chime in, you can feel free to also put it in the comments. All right. So it looks like we're good on Instagram. Let me see if we're good on Facebook. It doesn't. Okay, yep. I see me on Facebook. So we are live. All right, let's go, guys.
First, let me thank the Lord for all of my possessions, and please forgive me for every decision of yours I question. I just had a few plans, and He told me it wasn't destined. That's why I followed this path to where I'm becoming a legend. Let them haters keep stressing, don't let them halt your progression. It's your life, so what you doing? Say come first, never come second. I'm always working, no resting until them checks got sevens, and I'm talking about them digits. Refuse to live in recession. I'll be the greatest. I'm swearing they sleeping on me like bed, and that's why I keep making moves. Gifting this gift I'm perfecting, but always move with discretion. They always eyeing your blessings. That's why they lurk on your pages to pull you down like refreshing.
I am not afraid, just know I'll never be afraid. I gotta walk in my own lane. I gotta walk in my own lane. I just wanna do the things I really, really love, the things that really make me smile and make me feel like I'm enough. I am not afraid, just know I'll never be.
All right, guys, I have an exciting show for you guys. And this is a video that I've been wanting to watch, but I wanted to do a live reaction. So I have not seen it. We'll watch it together. I've done this reaction a couple other times, and it just wildly entertains me. So we're going to go through a pop the balloon reaction. And if you're not familiar with Pop the Balloon, it's a dating show that is very popular on YouTube where a contestant will come up, the other, I guess, dating options, they're holding balloons. And then if they like the contestant, they won't pop the balloon. If anything they say triggers them, then they'll pop the balloon. And then for some odd reason, the host will come and ask, why did you pop the balloon? And then things usually go left from there. So yeah, that's pretty much pop the balloon. Let's get into it. All right. And I know it's 11 o'clock, and I'll say after 8, Moms at Night will start, but I'm not late. You are. All right. It is so weird because tonight, all of my kids, well, most of my kids, they went down without a problem. But the baby did not want to go to sleep. And I don't like to come on live with the baby because she just unhinged. I don't know if she will allow me to do it, if she'll just be calm, cool. She may want my boobs out on camera. Like, I don't want to do that. So I'm sorry that I'm a little late. But, and as you can see, I changed the name from Moms at Night to just Late Nights with Kim because I could be watching videos by myself, but I appreciate you joining me. Without further ado, I'm going to stop running my mouth and bring up this video. So these are the contestants. she was a thick madame. This is the lovely host behind Pop the Balloon. Here. Wrong black woman. I think I like her outfit the best.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies.
All right, is it just me, or are the outfits a bit scandalous? I wish I had a better word to use, but I don't know. It's like usually you see like one or two women kind of dressed, a little provocative, but it's like, okay, everybody coming out. Everybody got the girls out, boys out, everybody out.
Lined up, make some noise, ladies. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we have got a group of single men waiting to come out here and meet y'all. So when they come around this corner, they'll come out one by one. If you're feeling him, if he's your type, he checks off all of your check boxes. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's something he said that you're like, oh, red flag, or, you just really can't see yourself dating this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon. And I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. You guys ready? Yes. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single.
Is it just me, or is the lineup looking a little struggly? I don't know. Looks like a struggle dating lineup. I'm judging before it starts, but let's get into it. I'm gonna try not to judge until we kind of get into this. But like usually it's a lot of younger women. It seems like it's a lot of older women in this lineup. And again, just I'm not feeling the outfits. They look a little cheap to me.
Go guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Arlette?
Good. How are you? Can we get your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll
and
be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline.
All right.
So
now,
I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
We appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you...
All right, how are we feeling about the gentleman? How are you feeling about Brian? I don't know. When I see people with a bunch of tattoos, I'm a little thrown off. But it seems like when he shows that, usually goes over really well. So let's see.
like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but I like to do country things. I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay. I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay.
Ghetto nerd. I like that. I like it. At least he reads books. But that is a scary tattoo on his neck. I cannot lie.
I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay.
Dang, he got popped on the lounge at museum.
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty. That really, for men, that's a big thing. Loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that you know, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem.
Mhm.
So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really.
First of all, they all look like they got a pass. So I'm a little confused why they're popping when he's saying he has no deal breakers. I feel like that should be a match made in heaven because it seems like they're gonna have baggage.
Have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay,
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
no problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39
Mhm.
and
You said you're
And-
39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped
I feel like he's interviewing her as if he has a shot, but she already popped the balloon, sir.
your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker. So you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade
Mhm.
yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
Mhm.
And now, is Mrs. someone that is your type?
She definitely she got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look, but as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
and
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating
you-
people from my hometown.
You never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you
Maybe.
did. You know what I mean? And today definitely you was a winner. But the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I
Thank
respect
you.
my home and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right?
Mhm.
And I definitely was feeling you. But
Thank you. Like I
since you
said, you're
popped
very
on me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that,
Mhm.
but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management.
Okay.
So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like
Uh,
to say. Yeah.
I'm still confused. Why is he asking questions after the balloon has been popped? It's like she rejected you, sir. She no longer wants you. Move on. It's like every girl that rejects him, he's still like asking questions as if he has a shot. I don't know. I don't think he got the rules of the game.
I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to
Definitely.
our next lady here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay. And I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you have already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well.
I can
So,
tell.
and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of. It's just me.
Okay.
Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers was because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I could have a
I
clean.
need a man to tell me.
Yo, he is cracking me up. And am I the only one? It's like after, all right, move on. Go to the people that like you. It's like the ones that are rejecting him and popping their balloon. He's like, all right, well, let's talk about this. Let's see if we can work this out. No.
Me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And
If you
that
can't
will
tell me
and-
that.
And
I
that,
might jump all over you.
and that will come. Definitely. I would definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. But as far as
Oh
a deal
my
breaker,
God,
I have
Angie.
a clean
Hold on. Angie says, the wig is a handful. Angie, that's what I was about to say too. Like, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to put this down on, on the internet. But yeah. Oh my God. Angie said, a head full. That's the thing, ma'am. Like, come on, humble yourself. But yeah, it seems like all of the ladies up here are older, dating, and then like still just quick to pop the balloon. Like, dang. I'll be right back. I gotta just close this window.
slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response.
Mhm.
Might circle back, but
You might go get back?
might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to get the gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on
It's
to our next
transparency,
ladies.
love.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello,
And
Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian, I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose. And that was just it for me.
Wait.
How old are you?
Wait. Before we even get into her age, she popped the balloon because his pants is too tight. Like, this may be my number one issue when I watch these dating shows on the internet. We're just so surface level why someone won't deal with somebody. Your pants are too tight, buy him some new pants. Or tell him, go buy yourself some new pants. Your pants are too tight. Like, but when do we get into like the more in-depth things of character? Pants are too tight? Like, ma'am, please. Let's see how old she is, pants too tight. Because I can't lie. When I was younger, yeah, you wearing Skechers? No. But when I was younger, Kim in her 30s, and even like I eventually like learned to work with people. Like, I don't know. Am I the only one? That drives me crazy.
34.
34?
34.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many
34, 3 kids. You're out here dating and you're worried about somebody's pants too tight?
baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
3 baby daddies.
Okay.
I should have said 0
Mm.
because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent.
Fitness
There's no man in my
over
life.
that.
Man
Girl.
in your life? Why
Except
is the
my
reason for
boys.
there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God
Or
knows.
is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style.
Again, ma'am, he's right. Miss Ah, is nothing wrong with me. You're dismissing somebody because of their pants. But she's 34, 3 kids, 3 different dads. Obviously, you make some irrational dating choices. 3 kids and says 3 kids on the show looking for love. Exactly. But you mad that his pants is too tight. All right.
You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy. That's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
And she looking for a
Yeah.
thug. No.
How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my.
That's why you're 37 and single. That's why. That's why this whole lineup is single. This whole lineup, I'm gonna wait till the end of the show, but I'm almost like positive that everybody here will probably be single forever.
My balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager for what company, or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Social media.
Okay. Social media?
Social media agent. Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant,
definitely
but
right.
that's nor here or there, and that's
Yeah,
not
but
what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But
Everybody up here make bad decisions, and men. Like, I'm gonna just say it. What they like about him is all surface. What they don't like about him is all surface. I'm over it.
question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it just, does that matter? You say future. So that's the.
Those things do matter in dating somebody. However, people who you can potentially date, they pop the balloon. So I'm confused why he's asking them. But those, if anyone would have kept the balloons, like ask them about, kids and kids' fathers and why didn't you marry any of them? Those are all valid questions, ladies. And if you're out here dating with kids, people want to know.
They pass, it's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all.
You can't have any more. You choose not to have
any more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old and
Okay. Yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Not
Because I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine.
When
you.
it comes to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake. And then so you once is a mistake and then twice is, I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first mistake. Okay.
Lessons are
And
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a
up.
mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man.
How can she say a mistake is not on her? You make a mistake, it's not on you. It absolutely is on you. And I implore anybody listening to be accountable for any mistakes that they make. Don't blame the world. Don't play the victim Olympics. Be accountable for your role in the mistake and move on. And don't keep making the same mistake. If you keep like you make one mistake, all right. You keep making the same mistake and then it's like crying wolf and saying it's not my fault. Come on now. That's not gonna go over well in the dating world.
to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before the
Marriage
next
doesn't
one?
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, you are no, honey bun.
All right, and now I gotta address that because I'm so sick of people who want marriage to as soon as someone say, you know, oh well, this is a determining factor for marriage. And then they say, well, no, there's people that's not happy married. But I want to be married. But I'm not gonna listen to what you say might stop my chances from being married. Like it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, you know, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something.
And let's stop calling men being aggressive just because they're assertive and stating a point that you don't want to hear. He's nothing about him is being aggressive right now. He's talking very calm. Like I do think he does stay on the women who have already rejected him way too long. Like why are you still holding a conversation? But he's not doing it in an aggressive manner. Like, and tell me if I'm wrong because I'm not getting aggression from him at all. She has a point. Life don't work like that. Hold on. But that's not the type of conversation where you would say, yeah, I made a mistake. Angie, what point does she have? Please help me out. Help me see her point. Yeah, I don't think he's being aggressive at all. It's like, I just feel like, and I can honestly, I probably do that too. But it's like, once the kitchen is too hot, oh, you being aggressive. Like, no, sit down. But what point did you say, Angie, that she was making a point? Because I wasn't getting anything valid. But if you can help me with that perspective, please do. What was her point that she made? And hey, Mani, what are you saying? Absolutely to. Okay, Mani, you were saying, yeah, he's not aggressive. Exactly. And you said she has a point. Let me know what point she made. The marriage piece. The point about her saying, what did she say again, Angie? Angie, I need you to come on here one night with me because your comments be too lit. What did she say? Let me have to run it back a little bit. She said, not everybody wants to be married, or not everyone is happily married. Getting married multiple times. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like we could go back and forth about like the marriage topic, but people, oh, you know, I don't know. I feel like people avoid marriage because they don't want to make the mistake of marriage. But yeah, you could break up with somebody a bunch of times. You could get a divorce a bunch of times. Like, so what?
We stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you,
of the South.
All right,
like I
Brian.
said again.
Brian, let's move on. Let's
okay,
move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and
Yeah.
age.
Hi, my name is Shay and I'm 37.
Yeah, I don't think he's aggressive, but he definitely like they pop the balloon, sir. Move on. They don't like you. He don't like you. I wish I had that sound.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy. I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't
now
pop
you
it
get
right away. I
aggressive,
wanted to
sir.
see for
Okay,
myself.
so you didn't like my
Just-
responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that though.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. and I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And
Oh my God. These women are pissing me off at this point. It is her fault. We choose who we allow between our legs, ladies. Like, it's absolutely your fault. It may also be his fault, but you are also at fault.
I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others, thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
And don't settle for the opinions of others. But I am not opposed to settling for the child. You already done procreated with somebody. You're not going to settle because of the opinions of the other. What about your baby? And then it's like people aspire to marriage. What is marriage? Is it marriage settling down?
No. Okay. Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Angie
4
said
billion
these
women on the
biddies are
planet.
all old. Angie says these biddies are all old. They are. And honestly, I think they are all going to probably stay single. So yeah, you may want to reach out to them after Angie and see if they want to buy a dog.
I'm a Black American from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
I have the choice to have the pick of the litter.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have
understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all
I
have
have
a choice.
I have the choice, but
Yeah.
you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3,
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's no disrespect towards that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man,
Mm-hmm.
that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man
right. Why?
if
Because
she
there's
has
billions
2.
of women on this planet.
All right.
Right?
I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all.
I mean, I think that's a harsh reality that, women have to understand. Even the top tier of like 5 top tier women, 1 top tier man, it's always more women than men. So, they are going to have more options.
All the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Okay.
All right.
Take this.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me say top tier in quotes because who's judging that? That's opinion.
Good day.
You too.
All right,
Somebody
let's
said
go
she
ahead and
would
bring
not
out our
call him
next
top
single
tier.
guy.
In his head, he's top tier.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Josh. I'm 37.
Okay, and Josh, what do you do?
I invest in stocks and I'm getting into content creation.
Okay, nice. Well, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh,
I play a lot of basketball,
hold up.
poker.
So nobody pop his balloon. He talked about he getting into content creation. When I hear that, I'm hearing, I'm about to start my rap career. But the other guy, they're popping balloons because his pants too tight. And dare I say it's because he's not Black. I don't want to say that, but that's what it is.
Things like that. That's mainly what I do.
Nice.
Most of the time. Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I don't too much care for people that smoke, like
Y'all's
especially
comments
cigarettes.
are cracking me up. Monica said he looks like he's going to the store He does. Like, he just stopped there real quick. He didn't even mean to be on the show.
And things like that. So somebody that likes to be in the gym, you know, like an active woman, because I'm active myself.
He does not seem active at all. He doesn't seem active. It's just me, like, he's giving a very, like, yeah, I'm just going to 7-Eleven and it stops here.
Somebody that's loyal, humble.
Okay.
Like, those are the main things.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Well, the smoking for sure. That's the biggest thing. A liar. I don't care for a liar, but those are the main two.
All right, got it. All right, so Josh, we don't have any pop balloons, so you're doing pretty well. And so what that means is I'm actually going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. So there are quite a few ladies here. So for the first round, everyone always says, "Oh my God, it's so tough." But yeah, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons. Kind of just based off of what you're seeing, who doesn't really fall into your type, whatever it may be. So let me hand you this. And go ahead and pop those 3, and then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping them after.
Okay. Okay, 3.
Yes, sir. 3 balloons.
Let's see. Okay, I don't even know y'all.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, let's start with the first one you ended up popping.
I'm sorry.
All right, if we can start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, you did have your balloon unpopped for Josh. Why so?
Because when he came out, I thought he was attractive, and I just wanted to hear more about him.
Okay, all right.
Feel his energy out.
And Josh, why'd you end up popping Shay's balloon?
Just not my type. It's that simple.
Okay, and what makes her not really your type?
Arnett,
just not normally the type I go for. Maybe the dress, not really, my thing, but like she's a beautiful woman, just not my type.
Okay. All right, let's go on to our next lady over here. If we can start with your name and age.
Davinia, I'm 41.
Okay. And Davinia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Angie makes a great point. She said he looks corny. He does look corny. He looks very corny, and yet nobody's popping his balloon. I promise you, and I'm legit feeling like it's just because he's not black. So they're just like, oh, wow, ooh, wow. The black man come in there, anything he say, oh, no, your pants too tight. Oh, no, you're too aggressive, even though he's talking very calm. Like, come on. I want all of these women. Now I want them all to stay single and to all die alone. Or to all share this one corny man. I don't know what he is. He looks Arab or Dominican. I don't know. I don't know what he is. His head looks very sleek.
Out for Josh.
I think Josh is handsome, and I think he was well spoken. So I just wanted to see if the vibe was there, chemistry, and obviously it wasn't. So we're good.
And Josh, why'd you end up popping your balloon? I mean, popping her balloon again.
I don't like a lot of makeup. That's all it is.
Okay.
So that's all I have to go off of.
Got it. All right. Thank you. And over here, if we can start with your name and age.
My name is Chanel Coco Stiletto. I'm 42.
Okay. And Chanel, you had your balloon unpopped for Josh. Why?
Well, he came out very handsome, well-spoken. However, he did say his deal breaker.
Well-spoken, he ain't say nothing.
Breaker was smoking. I am not a smoker when it comes to cigarette, but I am a medicinal. So I'm pretty sure I was going to pop my balloon, but I figured you can do it for yourself. So that's what it was.
All right. And Josh, why did you end up popping her balloon?
I actually don't mind weed. Like, that's cool. It's just the cigarettes. Like, that is what it is. But just like the makeup and you know what I mean? Like, I like a more natural look. So that's pretty much.
All right, cool. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question to help you narrow it down.
Hey, do any of y'all have kids?
Everyone.
Everyone got kids. Okay.
They all got
kids. Okay. I guess I'll just ask a different question.
Yep.
Okay. I got kids too, so we good.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids. Okay.
How many kids y'all got?
Okay. Let's. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come to y'all. All right. Let's start here.
Okay.
If we can have your name and age.
I pray he asked the baby daddy question. I pray. This show is interesting. Like, this show is kind of my guilty pleasure right now. That wig is why he popped her Ange. I know. I don't even want to call him A-Rap. I don't know what he is. And maybe he is black. I don't know what he is. But I promise you, they popped it. They're giving him grace for just his looks alone. Ain't got nothing to do with him being well spoken. They lying, he ain't say nothing. Came in there very mute. Talking about well dressed. You got on some shorts. They would never accept that from anybody else. I'm just saying, from the original guy.
Age and how many kids do you have?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs. I'm 39 and I have 2 kids. A girl, 20, and my son is 15.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Name and age and how many kids you have?
Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm 37 and I
Hold
have
up.
1 child.
He looks like a light-skinned Brian. At first, I didn't know if you were talking about the original contestant Brian, because that was his name. But you're gonna say, yeah, your brother Brian. That's right. Which they would have all probably popped the balloon for my brother too, because they're like, oh yeah, my brother dresses just like this guy.
I have a daughter who's 9.
And down over here.
And wait, are you calling my brother corny?
Your name and age and how many kids you have?
I'm Shay. I'm 37. I have 1 son who will be 14 on the 8th of this month.
Okay.
Name and age and how many kids you have?
Hey, Josh, I'm Janae. I have 3 kids.
Okay. What ages?
17, 12, and 7.
Okay. All right.
Name and age and how many kids you have?
Venusian, 39. I have a son, he's 20, and a daughter that's 7.
Okay.
Did anybody catch his age? I'm curious.
Okay.
All right.
Let's back it on up. I don't think we got the age of your kids. I know you said you have 2.
Yeah, I have a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Okay, 13 and 8. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions for these?
How many
ladies?
baby
Kinda help narrow it
mamas?
down. I don't know. I guess the kids aren't a deal breaker, obviously, for you.
No, I mean,
okay.
Actually, I prefer kids because at least you know what it is. But,
got it. Okay.
Yeah. What is your toxic trait?
Okay. What is your toxic trait?
I think I can read energy, and sometimes I might overthink things a little too much. Like I might read into the energy a little too much, which can create like overthinking.
So you jump to conclusions.
I wouldn't necessarily say I jump to conclusions, but like I just probably think sometimes a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially jumps to conclusions, but not quite.
Okay. No,
I mean, when you overthink
I know
things, like we're all human, you know. So like, it's like we all overthink sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody was overthinking certain. Nobody was overthinking. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave the other Brian alone.
What's your toxic trait?
I believe my toxic trait is seeing red flags and still trying to work through the potential of a person. So I think that hasn't worked well for me. Always trying to see the good instead of just letting certain situations go.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down here. All right, what's your toxic trait?
I'm always trying to help people and I tend to hinder people.
I hate when people give a fake toxic trait. I'm always trying to help people. Let me let her finish.
Sometimes, like it's kind of unhealthy sometimes because I'm always like I overly help.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, all right. I can't let that slide because it's like a job interview. Oh, what's something you're bad at? Oh, I just always give my energy into work so much that it's hard for me to ever turn work off because I just want to work. It's fake. You're just saying it to get the job. You can say my toxic trait is I didn't feel secure with my body, so I went and got a whole bunch of butt shots. Like that's my toxic trait. I want to have my ass on Instagram. Like let's keep it real. Or if you don't have to say your most deepest toxic trait, but come on, you're not perfect. You're on the only thing bad about you is that you help people so much. This show is my toxic trait, y'all.
What's your toxic trait?
If I'm not being heard, I get a little frustrated. Can probably get loud. So that's my toxic trait.
Do you get violent?
No.
So wait, Angie says his energy is corny, like the cornball that looks cute and gets women and is the F boy. Where it's giving Drake. Like that's how I feel like that's how Drake is. Like just act like, oh yeah, I'm a good guy, but then he's just F over a bunch of women.
Oh, but I am I'm just aggressive a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, by nature, but not on
verbally.
purpose.
Verbally, okay.
That's the same thing. Yeah, I get a little loud when I'm frustrated and not being heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I respect that she's honest, but that is not going to go over well in the dating world, boo. But I like her honesty.
All right. What's your toxic trait?
Detaching, completely withdrawing. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we hear Angie
all the time, or just something?
No, just like if we are having a disagreement, and again, like I'm not being heard, I withdraw. So I'll need some time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Josh.
Who do you guys think he's feeling? Because honestly, I don't think he's feeling any of these old biddies, but he's going to have to choose, I guess, one of them. But I'm not getting like that he's really feeling anybody. What do you guys think? Let me know.
I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of, the things you've heard, what you've seen, all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here.
Oh, the cowgirl.
Okay, and then one more.
And
I like
right
the cowgirl.
Okay, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
Cause she too nice, like a people pleaser. I don't, cause I've dealt with that before.
That's what she get for that fake A answer.
You know what I mean? Like I can't, like a people pleaser. I can't do it.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a people pleaser, but if you knew my background, I do a lot of giving back and things of that nature. So I have a heart. So I'm not going to say a people pleaser because I do have a flip side of me, like to a certain extent, but no, respect.
Okay. So, but you put people before yourself.
No.
To a default, right?
No. I don't put people before myself.
She can't even keep up with her lie.
I extend a lot of help. Like I'm always there to try to help someone. And sometimes that can be unhealthy. Like let them figure it out. Stop trying to help them. Now, I'm not going to put anybody before myself because I'm a mother. So I have to have my sanity and things of that nature to be a parent. But yeah, everybody knows I'm always helping. So
see, but the thing about that is you're going to stress yourself out and then you're going to come home and I got to deal with that. Because you're trying to do too much for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I don't bring problems home, but still respect.
Okay.
Still
respect.
Yeah, I'm not bringing it home. We leaving it at the front door.
Okay. Respect.
All right, let's go over here. Why do you end up popping this balloon?
Because she loud.
Oh.
I don't like that. I'm very chill. So if you're too loud, like, nah, I'm good on that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go back
Respect
over
for
here.
yourself.
We did get a pop.
Was that the cowgirl?
Where was the pop? Back here. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I pop because I could get loud sometimes. Like I'm chill, but I like to be loud sometimes. So I don't want somebody like, oh, you're too loud. You'll be loud with me.
But are you disrespectful?
No.
I don't care if you loud, like, because you having fun, but I mean, like, when you disrespectful.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, thank you for clarifying.
But, yeah.
So after you clarify that, do you want the balloon back or is it?
I'm going to leave it pop.
Oh.
You're very handsome, though.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
All right. So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped. Ladies, any questions for Josh? Want to start down there? Okay, let's go down there. She has a question.
We lost the cowgirl.
All right, what's your question?
How do you resolve conflict? What's your conflict resolution style?
I think communication is very important. So I think it's important to like take a step back and see where you're wrong.
It's something about her face that I'm not a fan of. Like she just I feel like I'm in trouble every time the camera comes to her, you know? Like she's about to scold me or something for something I did. Her kids are probably scared as hell of her.
And just kind of see how you can find some middle ground.
She just got that mommy
and talk through things, because 99% of the time it's just misunderstanding. You know, if you talk, get through it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
And do you know your love languages?
That's a balloon pop for me. As soon as you start talking about the love language, not saying you know, I read the book, like the book too, but I don't know, just too corny.
I like kisses on the neck and compliments.
Physical touch.
So, physical touch and words of affirmation.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say physical touch, because like I like my space, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like to be crowded, or you know what I mean, like even like in bed and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got your side, I got my side. Like don't come near me. Right. It's not like I know how that sounds, but I just like my space. I just put it that way.
Okay.
So kiss me on my neck all you want, you know. Yeah, and just compliment me and we good.
Okay. And what's your sun sign?
My what?
Your sun sign.
My son, I don't know.
Oh my God. See, that's exactly what I didn't like about that question about the love language, and now you're asking about his zodiac. Again, I'm a woman. I like the zodiac too. I like to read about it, but it's like I just don't think it should be a deal breaker or anything like brought up into the conversation. It's just very juvenile.
Like
your zodiac.
Okay, zodiac. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. Those are all my questions.
Okay. All right, let's head on back this way. Got any questions for Josh?
So I have a few actually. So who currently is delusional about you?
Let him live and
So
call him
are you
corny.
single? Do you believe you're single, or is there anyone out there that believes they're in a relationship with you?
I'm single. I am single.
Teenagers acting about zodiac and irrelevant stuff.
I do have a rotation, but
Thank you.
But
Thank you for
I
your
just gotta
honesty.
be honest, because it's gonna come out eventually. So you know what I mean? Like
I appreciate it.
but you
Drizzy. That's the Drake energy.
Josh, what do you
But you
mean
can
by you
change
have a
my mind,
rotation?
I talked to several females, you know.
That's a
it's
pH
just-
balance issue. No, sir.
I'm not doing nothing with it with
What he
everybody
say he
if that's what you're trying to get at.
Hold on. He said he talks to several women. He's on a dating show. He's a single guy. What you think he's just talking to nobody? Not gonna have anybody he talks to go out with. Probably is sleeping with him.
But we talk on the phone, you know.
I need my man to be my man, and crazy about
ain't
me and
your
only
man
me.
yet.
So when you talk to me, you drop everybody else.
Yeah, he probably should
So
not have
make
disclosed
me
that.
crazy
Okay.
about you.
So this is something we got to discuss, ladies, because it's like women. We say, "Oh, I want you to be honest. Just be honest with me." But then when we get the honesty, then it's like, "Oh no, that's you supposed to be all about me, ma'am. I'm just meeting you today on this show."
Maybe I'll drop the rotation.
It's probably some sweet girl out there that's crazy about you that's already in rotation.
She don't want to compete. In the dating world, it's a competition. You have to compete. If you want the man, compete for the man. Go get the man. If like who has not dated somebody who was probably already talking to somebody else at one point? I remember when me and my husband first started dating. Can you hear me? Oh, you listen to something. When we first started dating, and I think it was like we went to some party and he posted me on his Instagram and he's like, "Oh, that was the day I lost all my hoes." You don't remember that?
Rotation. She probably love you.
No, we
Nah.
the picture of me. Of us.
Nah, I won't let it get to that point unless like it's, you know what I mean. It's got to be.
Nah.
Okay. She popped.
Again, this is why she's single. She does not want to compete. Like you're delusional if you think as soon as you meet somebody off the street, they're not talking to anybody else. Even if they're single, they're not talking to anybody else. They're not entertaining anybody else. Obviously, none of those women on his rotation are about anything, you know, or he doesn't want anything more because he's on this show.
Down here too after you said something about you got rotation. All right.
I feel like y'all don't got rotations. I know y'all got rotations. What you mean? Y'all be the worst.
So it was the rotation.
It was that and the makeup comments.
Toot says he would never go on a show like this. I don't see you on a show like this, but I would. It would be very entertaining. I think you should actually go on a show like this.
Like I like a nice clean beat. I live for it. So I'm not gonna stop wearing makeup because you don't like it.
I didn't say it was a deal breaker. I just said I don't like too much makeup. But...
Well, I like makeup.
Okay.
I bet you do, old face.
What you got on is cool. Like I ain't worried about
I
it.
appreciate that, but you said you don't like it, and I wear it like a lot.
You overthinking that one, but all right.
Okay.
I do think they are all overthinking it, or maybe they are not. I don't know, but I don't know a man that exists that is like, I want my woman to be plastered with a bunch of makeup. I want to have layers and layers and layers of makeup that she can't even go to bed at night because she has to take off all of these layers and it takes so long. Like I don't know a man who's alive that says like, yeah, I want my girl to be in makeup all the time.
Oh man, Josh, I thought we had somebody for you. Okay, well, unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. Thank you for coming on, Josh. Hi, Josh. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Look, Toot says hate makeup. Exactly.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Tim.
Tim.
And okay, you're saying makeup is life. You're saying makeup is life. Again, a lot of women may also agree with you, but you're not going to find a man. And let me know what your man says about makeup. Does he prefer you with it or without it? And honestly, if you were with somebody who was like, yeah, girl, go put some makeup on. Don't even look at me until you got your makeup on. How would you feel?
Tim, how old are you?
37.
Hold
what do you
on, did
do?
they pop him on
Would
site? Let's see. I gotta run.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Tim.
Look at that. I don't like how my black men are being treated on this show. The other guy walks in. Nobody pops anything. This young man walks in. There's multiple pops on site. We're not even going to get his name first.
Tim, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I would do side work right now, and I'm a professional day trader.
Okay, all right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Pretty much read. I like to read charts, take walks, I meditate. I do like yoga.
Okay.
All right. And you said your man is fine with your makeup. I asked, does he prefer you with or without makeup? With or without? Like, what is his preference for you? I get he's like, yeah, you look good, baby, with it. Is it also you look good without it? Or is it, baby, don't look at me until you got your makeup on. If you ain't wearing makeup, we're not going out. It's your choice. Exactly. I'm just trying to get into the psychology of him just to see, because is most men typically like their women in a more natural state. yeah, you can appreciate the, glammed up look once in a while, or, whenever you're doing it. But a man is still going to appreciate your natural beauty. He probably don't. He probably don't care.
Little different things. So
Got it. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
someone that can actually just make my life easy. I mean, I'm getting older, and there's a lot going on, so I'm here
If you getting older, so I'm gonna need you to take the braids out.
to just build a partner and just go together.
Got it. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Someone that's, I would say, a woman that's like isolated, more like not really in tune with their family or anything like things like that. And I would say, honestly, I would say probably drinking and smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So we did get some balloons popped here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. We can start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I go by Mrs. I'm 39. I popped your balloon. You seem like you're very sweet, but just physically not my type.
Okay. And like, what makes him like physically not your type?
It's most likely the braids. I don't really like the braids. Okay. But you dress nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And now is Mrs. someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
I'm not really into like the tattoos. I do like the outfit though.
Thank you.
For sure. And the hat too.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to our next.
Everybody done pop their balloon. And I feel like Arnett is very messy when she's asking, like, what makes them not your type? What don't you like about this person? Like, dang, I just said I don't like them. That's it.
Next lady here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm 37. And the reason why I ended up popping is just you're not my normal.
I'm gonna give you a little insight into women's psychology. Yes, when we're putting on all of the lashes, the nails, and the makeup, yes, we're doing it for other women so that other women can tell us we're bad bitches, okay?
Type. I know I'm trying to kind of get away from trying to, pick my normal type because that wasn't working for me. But I just don't feel like it will be a strong, intimate
Right.
connection between us. And I feel like we have to start building on emotional and physical intimacy from the jump. So I just didn't feel like that physical, like, ooh, but I think you're presented yourself very.
Again, very surface level. All of these women are in their upper 30s, if not yet 40s. And they're talking about, oh, the physical attraction is not there. Ma'am, if you're in your 40s, like the older you get, the physical attraction is gonna be less and less. Like for yourself, what are we doing here? Like, where's the depth? What are we doing? And again, it's by no surprise that these women are single. Which one is super messy, Ange?
Very nice. Like, I love your outfit. Like, I think you're a very, very well-spoken person, and I hope you find your match.
Thanks.
And now, is she someone that is
I hope none of these ladies get matched with anybody.
your type?
No.
Okay. I know you said you don't like tattoos, so maybe that's it. But is there anything else?
Yeah, just not. I would say not sexually attracted. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name's Chanel Coco Stiletto. I'm 42. I popped my balloon. It's the hair, probably.
Okay.
I really like your fit together. What kind of shoes are those, by the way?
Tommy Hilfiger.
I like them. You look very nice.
Thanks.
It's just the braids is giving, woman up, Chris. I'm about to. So that's
I
all.
get it.
Okay. No,
I hope somebody is just as mean about her face.
Someone that's your type?
No.
And why not?
I would say I'm more attracted to younger women. You're older. I can see probably like us doing business together or something like that, networking,
Absolutely.
and just not attracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go on over here.
Keep up with
Your
my
name and
IG
age and
comment.
why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Davinia and I'm 41. And it seems like I did him a favor because he doesn't like tattoos. He doesn't like older women. And he doesn't like women that drink or smoke.
Okay.
I don't smoke, but I drink.
Okay. Angie, you were responding to me. I said the host is messy. Yes. And you were just saying, yes, she is messy. And she is. Like, Arnett want people to be up here fighting.
Sociably. So, and then I was trying to, give it some time to fill them out, but not my usual type. I'm usually for more of a.
Did he say his age? If so, please put in a comment. I don't know why I think I'm missing the ages. But he looks very young and these women look kind of too old for him. But it could just be his hair. Maybe he is older.
Broad, confident, strong, but handsome guy, very well dressed and well spoken.
Okay. All right.
And why she's saying he's not confident? Like, I get a confidence from him. Just because he's skinny doesn't mean he's not strong.
Let's see if this one changes. Is she your type?
No, I'm not.
It's not.
Okay. And why not? I know I see the tattoo. That's one thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't really about. I think you say you smoke. Or something
No,
like
I
that,
don't smoke.
or drink.
I
Whatever.
drink. You said
The only
drink
thing
or
with
smoke.
drinking is like it kind of interferes with our intimate in some senses. Because I mean,
Does it?
to me, it's almost like we have to sometimes drink alcohol to be intimate, and that's not. It should
No,
be
that
more
doesn't
intellectual.
mean you have to. Like, I don't even keep a stock of liquor at home. So I'm a social drinker. When I drink, I'm usually drinking because I'm out or something like that. I don't have to drink, but
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, there would be no contention because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not even a social drinker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
so.
it. That's good.
Thank you. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Shay and I'm 37 and I just popped my balloon. I think you're very well dressed. I just popped my balloon just because I just wasn't physically attracted.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. And is there anything?
I really hope all of these ladies on this panel never find anybody
specific that,
I would probably say the braids.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. And now, is Shay someone that's your type?
No.
It's a tough guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
Yeah, she looks a little bit older than like 45.
45. I'm not 45.
Yeah, just look older. Not attracted. I don't know. I'm just lost right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
I do like the dress though,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Arnett, stop asking them what they don't like. If you say he don't like them, he just doesn't like them. That's it. Move on. Like, she wants them to leave here with a freaking scar on their ego.
Yeah.
Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Shay and I'm 37. Obviously too old. I do.
Listen, yes, you do have to be attracted to the person, Angie. But to me, maybe the attraction grows. Okay. Also, I just feels like they're not even giving anybody a chance. Like, he's not an ugly guy. Okay, maybe it's not butterflies as soon as you walk in. Honestly, those people that they're like so attracted to physically immediately, those are usually the ones that's gonna break your heart. The no good people. This guy looks like a standing gentleman. I can't even think of the words, but he looks like an upright standing young man. And for that, oh no, I'm just not physically attracted to you. You ain't got no tattoos on your neck. It's like, oh, you don't have enough muscles. It's just all surface. And again, why these women are still single, because the men that they want have a whole line of other women instead of just getting with a nice looking guy who, and again, for women, the attraction varies. It doesn't even have to be something so physical. It's like if he was funny and had them laughing like Dave Chappelle, you would be like, you could laugh somebody's panties right off. So I don't want to hear, oh, you have to be physically attracted to him, because that changes. What was his profession too?
Have tattoos and you don't have a type because everybody's not your type so far. So
Oh, he has a type. Just none of y'all fit the criteria. Like his type is not middle-aged women with tattoos and multiple baby daddies.
to me, you don't have a type.
Yeah, I do have a type. It's just I'm not attracted to like let's say older women.
What's considered older?
I would say probably my age or older. I'm more into like I can better do like 27, 28, 29, somewhere around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
respect.
What's going over here? Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. As you said, you're looking.
All right, let me go to these comments. It says, okay, hold on. I gotta go back. Two says, they would all pop balloons when they see my hair. LOL. That's why I'm kind of curious though, too, because you know you got the tattoos and the muscles. I'm curious to know, like they may not pop you. Ann says he is unattractive, he's weak. We don't know if he's weak. Just because skinny does not equal weak. All right. Two says my ex was attractive, but I wasn't with her because of her attractiveness. But I would be open, but I would be a but I wouldn't be would a person you wouldn't be with a person who wasn't attractive. Okay. And I'm not telling anybody to be with somebody who's not attractive, or maybe I am, y'all. I don't know. I just feel like if you have been dating a certain way and a certain type up into a certain point and it's not working, try something new. And your ex was very attractive. Is very attractive.
Looking for someone to make your life easier or better. I'm a mom and I'm looking for a man for that. Well, I'm not looking for a man, but I mean, I'm there to support you, but I don't see how a woman could make it your life easier. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is like because I work hard,
Yeah.
I would say something like this, like my father would say, like, because of that, I don't want to I'm already getting beaten up in the world.
Look at that. His dad would say he got his daddy, y'all.
Yes.
By what's going on. I don't want to get beat up at home too if I'm not having a good day and things like that.
I know that's right.
So I'm saying,
All right.
make my life easy. How
Pause
you
it for the
doing?
comment. All right. Angie says he's not cute, but the screen is small, so I don't know. But I would have popped my balloon once he said his shoes are a Tommy Hilfiger. Again, surface. Surface.
How was your day today? Just
Home be
peace.
your
Yeah.
peace.
mhm,
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So I like that answer.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like that answer. And it was the braids too. You're handsome, but
Thanks.
just do something different.
What would you recommend?
I would go straight back
Okay.
if I were you.
I would definitely take that consideration. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So is Janae someone that you type?
You see, and I like how accountable this guy is, how receptive he is to criticism. Like these are good traits in a man.
I would say yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Mhm.
Besides the tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And if we can get your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Venusian, 39.
All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna read your comment. And says, and I have a friend who got married on 2/22/22 who used to be super shallow. I'm seriously not paying you no mind right now. We have to have a powwow after this because you are a trip. No, you are a trip, and that's why I sent you the link because you're gonna have to come up here one day. But yeah, I listen, guys. I have swam in the shallow pools. All right, spent a lot of time there, and maybe it's my age now. Maybe I'm matured. I just know I don't know. I cannot take the shallowness. It's like Literally, like I've broken up with somebody for how they laugh, for not leaving a tip, for their shoes, because they listen to hip hop. I mean not hip hop, club music. Like for sure, I've broken up with people for very shallow things. It was not until a very great friend of mine had to kind of let me know everybody is not Kim ready. You know, you got to give people room to grow. All right, good night, too. Thank you for tuning in. So, and you asked, am I shallow? Am I not shallow anymore? I don't know. I'm probably still am in certain aspects. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. We are all here growing together. Thank you too. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, you need to hop on, but yes, we definitely got to talk after this. Huh.
The vibe wasn't there, and
Okay.
I wasn't physically attracted. And then some of the deal breakers, I do socially drink, and I also moved away from family, so that isolation part
Yeah.
is there too. So I'm not going to try to bring you into something that's not going to work for you. So there's that.
Okay. All right. So is Venusia someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Just not attracted. And
Like I'm not attracted to
the
older
piercing
women.
and
I
the
said that.
yeah, the piercing. Yeah. I don't think a lot of women can pull that off. Yeah.
All right. Let's head on back. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead.
You see, I think Arnett just likes to get a laugh of whatever they are rejected for. It's like, oh, what don't you like? Ha ha ha. Oh, girls with piercings are ugly. Ha ha ha. Like, Arnett is mean.
Ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
I
this.
take it easy.
Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. Let's get your name.
My name is Reggie.
Okay, Reggie, how old are
If you come on the show, you can say whatever. I try to just kind of limit curse words, but yeah, you're free to say whatever you like.
you?
36.
Okay, and what do you do?
Doing financial literacy, help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that.
Very cool. What are some things I could do for fun?
So for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. You do the same thing you do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because of that, I'm about experiences. So I like traveling, I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video gaming as well, of course.
Video.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I like a woman to be a
All right, I would probably pop for the video game too. Can't take it. Cannot take it.
self. Kind of, I like when people kind of can meet themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone. Like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this. We can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with themselves, comfortable being who they are.
Okay, and now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me, definitely smoking cigarettes, and yeah, I would just say more so with what I just said as far as like trying to change. Like I'd rather grow as each other than just like you got to do things this way, things like that.
Okay, all right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they.
Okay, so let's get into it because I said I would pop a balloon because he played games, and who always has to give me a little pushback says, that's surface level. To me, that is not surface level just because it's like we could be spending our time doing anything else, bettering ourselves, investing in ourselves, making money, doing anything. But playing games for me is just like kind of a waste of time. If he's good at games, then he has a special way of thinking. That's what he does as a hobby. And also, let me say, if everything else, like, yeah, if he's fulfilling me or, fulfilled in his life in every other aspect and he plays game a little bit, okay, great. But I just personally, I don't know too many people who are playing games and where they want to be. It's like that's a way to escape your life. but I could be wrong. And it could be surface level. I told you I'm not perfect.
They ended up popping. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. And the only reason why I popped, I mean, you're handsome, you got it going on. I loved everything that you said.
Thank you.
I would not have popped, but I had just come out of an 11-year marriage and video games was a major issue for me. So yeah, I know you're not that person. So don't say, the past is not you, but it's just for me, I don't like it. I've never valued a man that played video games. And I'm not saying that, if that.
But you was with him for 11 years, sis. Like, you might as well stayed up in there. Because how you moving, I don't see you having luck.
That's your hobby. You can't play video games, but it's just something that brings up just something very negative for me. So I just don't like it. Yeah, I don't like the video games.
Okay.
But everything else, okay?
All right, and Reggie, is she someone that is your type?
Definitely my type. I do have a question though.
To me, the other y'all look better than him physically. But maybe, they like what's on paper for this guy more.
As far as you're saying, like for the video games, what type of struggles were you finding with that?
Just more so time when I wanted to spend time together. It's kind of just like the videos turned into leagues and all these things like that. So it was just a major part of the relationship that I felt like we could have spent together.
You may be right. They may be talented. But it's like the video games may be a distraction for your talent that you could be using that time to put it somewhere else. Now you make money from the games, which a lot of people are gamers now. So I can't knock it. I can't knock the hustle, but I feel the sentiments of this lady who's like, I was in it for 11 years. I can't do it. However, you stayed in it for 11 years. To me, it's like you might as well just stayed in it because he probably was playing games before y'all got married, when y'all got married, while you got married. If you marry that type of person, I don't think it's right to try and change them. But in the beginning stages, if you know, like, no, that's a deal breaker, totally fine with me.
So
Okay. I love that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you. And then we got one down over here. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37. So very good looking, well-dressed brother.
Thank you.
So I popped my balloon and I wanted to elaborate on when you say are you a gamer? Like you got a game all the time?
She sounds like Quad from Married to Medicine. I think, yeah, Married to Medicine. She sounds like Quad. Exactly like Quad.
Or is it like, I wanted you to elaborate. I have a almost 14-year-old, so he's a gamer.
Right.
So when I hear somebody say video games, I'm like, is it something that's just what you must do? Like how often, how long? Do you have time for like family games outside of just video games?
Yeah. So when I said, I don't know, well, maybe I did just say video games, but I meant games. So I like family night, like just family fun, Sunday fun day, stuff like that. And just kind of doing different themes. Like I like to host it, make it fun. So yeah, games like that. I rarely really have time to video game, but if you have time for advice, you'll, do it for like 30 minutes, whatever you got. But I'm a working man, so it's not realistic anymore.
You can't just say video game. I put my balloon back together. But no, when I hear that, it's like when you say video games, I'm thinking he gonna sit on this game forever. But no, that's the reason I wanted to elaborate.
Yeah,
okay, what do you mean by that? Because I don't mind games, but family games, board games,
definitely.
outside games. Okay,
absolutely.
All right.
Okay. Now, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, well put together, well dressed, well spoken. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So we still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question to help us narrow it down.
No problem at all. All right. So my first question is this. Has anyone ever been in the entertainment business?
He reminds me of Neo, right? He's giving me Neo vibes.
And have you ever had OnlyFans? Yeah, that's the question.
Okay.
What?
Start over here with your.
That's what we're asking people now. Have you ever had an OnlyFans? That's how the dating market is. What?
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. When you say entertainment business, do you mean like just OnlyFans, or do you like? Can you specify?
This
So
show
like
is
I would
on
say like
TV. I'm
dancing,
actually
things
about
like
to
this.
wrap it up because
Oh, no.
it's way past my bedtime.
That's good.
It's okay.
That's good.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Chanel. I'm 42.
Nice to meet you.
And I would say I'm in the entertain. I never had OnlyFans. I probably would break the internet if I was. However, I create trivia games. So one thing I noticed, as you mentioned, is that game night.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 games that I've created, and that I sell them on Amazon.
Amazing.
Family night, game night, hip hop edition. So I love to host those things as well. So that is the close I'm going to get with entertaining. And then, of course, with my consulting business, there's a few networks that I work with as well. So
Perfect. I love that.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name is Davinia. I'm 41, and no, I am not in the entertainment business. I never have been.
Casey, how are you?
Yeah, great.
Name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Shay. I'm 37 and do not have an OnlyFans. I do dabble in acting. Yes.
That's great.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Janae, 34. Never know OnlyFans, not my style, but I do sing, and that's the only thing.
That's great. You have
And says, I want to see how this goes though. Me too, Ed. Like usually I'll do a couple reactions and then I hop off. But this episode, I really want to see how this ends as well because I'm on a mission. Like I'm honestly just kind of putting negative energy towards this episode because I don't want any of them to find love. I'm sorry. I've never felt this way about a lineup before.
some music out to kind of do it as a hobby.
I do. I wanted to do it as a career, but I'm just focused on something new right now.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Thank you.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Venusian 39. I am a TikTok creator manager. So that's about the only entertainment platform I utilize. But other than that, no, I don't have an OnlyFans.
All right, great.
Okay. All right. So, Reggie.
And I walked away to cut the air down. Did anybody have an OnlyFans? Like that? Is that a thing?
I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of what you're seeing and what you've heard so far.
Okay.
So let me give you a pick.
T.
Okay, so
T said she just grabbed some wine and she's watching. Thank you, T. And that's what late nights with Kim is about. Grab your wine. I'm just drinking water tonight. But yeah, grab your wines, girl. Let's react. If you want to hop on and join me, feel free. I'll send you the link. Or if you want to just react in the comments, put it there. I appreciate the engagement. Let's get into it.
Just
based
2.
off the questions. Tough. Okay. I am going to pop.
And does he look like Neo? Yes or no? He looks like Neo to me.
You're gonna follow me? Okay.
Yeah, pop those 2 and then
I'm gonna pop this.
I don't know where you're popping. One
And
more.
I'm going to pop.
And how do we feel about Jordans with a suit? Is that okay, guys, or is that like a no? It looks good, but for me, I'm like I don't know. I would rather you put on some appropriate shoes. But the coordination is on point. I can't lie.
I'm gonna pop this one as well.
Okay, let's start over here.
No, T.
And so,
Oh my God,
Mrs. Okay.
T, you did not just see that. I gotta stop the show for this one. T says I tried to get an OnlyFans, but they started asking for my tax information, and I felt they were trying to be in my business. LOL. So I don't have one. So that's the only reason you don't have one. T, I'm gonna need you not to tell nobody that. It's a no. Yeah, you don't like the shoes, right? Okay, and you like the shoes. You like how it flow. I'm in between, guys. Like it looks good, but I just would rather more appropriate shoes.
Okay. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was trying to like be patient. You're swagged out. I love your drip. I love the turtle necklace. Just give you a chance. I'm really not into bald heads. So I was just trying to like not pop before you came out and just hear you out.
Okay. So he's not your usual type?
But ma'am, you're 39. If you're dating men your age or older, they might start losing their hair. Hopefully they don't, but they might.
Again, like you look good. It's just the bald. No, I'm just trying.
He gonna cry in the car. Like every bald man, like that is a sore spot. Like it hurt because they once had a head full of hair and now they don't, and they know it's a notch in the dating world. They know women not feeling it. Some women aren't feeling it.
Trying to, got it. Really find love and like step outside of my box. So
You know, like for bald head, the less hair you have, the more head you get.
hey, if it works for you, so
T says they ask too many questions on these things. They do. To me, it's like I don't like you. Move on. Like why they like why you don't like them? What don't you like about them? Let's get down to it. Nope, I hate the sneakers. It's ghetto. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like even though it looks good, it's just like oh, you put on those shoes. Like why you got to keep the hood swag?
I ain't shaving my head. I don't have no issues.
Okay.
Jokes.
Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Gorgeous, beautiful, well presented. I think just from some of the answers, I like a few of the other answers better, but that's literally it.
Okay.
Respect.
Thank you. And let's go to the other one you ended up popping. Okay. And why did you have your balloon pop for Reggie?
When he came out, I felt like he was confident. I love the way he's dressed. Yeah, and I just wanted to hear more what he had to say and his energy.
And Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Yeah, same thing. I wish I could have got like a more meat to the bone question, but same type of thing. I kind of like just some of the other answers, well put together. Love the purple. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel like he's trying to give answers where he could still slide up in the DM after.
Hey, go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
All right.
I know you had one brewing.
Yeah, I had a
I know
brewing.
you had
Okay.
one brewing.
So my question is this: how do you feel about your partner leading in a relationship? And in your opinion,
Ange asked, "Do I like the way he laughed?" Yeah, he actually doesn't have a bad laugh.
what is the kind of thin line between,
I just hate that he looks like Neo.
oh, this is a man that can lead, or this guy's just controlling? Like, what is your kind of difference for that?
Okay. Start over here.
I'm Chanel, 42. My limitations, what you're saying on maybe feeling that I'm being controlled in my relationship or that a man is leading.
Correct.
I come from a traditional background. Gender roles is very important.
T, you said her outfit is cute. Are you talking about the cowgirl? Because I love her outfit too.
Important. So respecting the man in the household, whether we agree or disagree, that's something that I've raised around. Public respect is very important that I've been raised under. So I would never have a disagreement with you in public. As far as controlling, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you're saying that you need to check my phone and you need to like,
yeah. So I'm not saying that. I'm asking you. So I'm asking, how do you feel about a man leading in a relationship? And then I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is the thin line between, oh, this is a guy who can lead versus, oh no, this guy's just controlling?
I just love a man that can make a decision. Make a decision and go with it. I'm a Capricorn, so
yeah. T, we've been talking about her wig all night. Yeah. Cheers, Tacky. Cheers. You called her out. She is. But it seemed like she may find love. I'm surprised. Like I'm shocked.
I'm a realist, so if I see that you can't make a decision, then you can't lead, and then eventually I'll step in and make that decision. And then you might feel like that I'm overstepping you. So it's just more of a man knowing what he wants. I'll follow, you know what I'm saying? And if I see you got it, I'll wait till you get there. But
I can totally see it because you're beautiful. You might need to get up on here, T. They do women too. Like the women, you can come up and they'll have a line of men for you.
if you're too far off with leading, especially someone that has businesses, very attractive, get attention. There are some things that a certain type of man, for me, they have to be a certain type of way, and they have to be able to stand in front of a lot of challenges with having an attractive woman and all of the assets that come along with it. so that you can stand there with your, your head high. You remind me so much of my husband. My ex-husband. I'm so sorry. I love the bald head. My family, my brother you probably have every Jordan that ever came out. You did very well putting it together. So
thank you.
I'm just looking at you. That's all.
Okay. Let's go on to our next one.
Y'all, I think she got a match out of all the people. I honestly, I didn't think there was hope for her, but let's see. Who y'all think he's choosing? Because it seemed like they got the chemistry. The energy is there.
Lady, if we can have your name and age and the answer to this question.
Davinia, I'm 41. Answer
lied,
to your
him, she
question, I
knew.
actually desire a man that can lead, a man that can make sound decisions, a man with a plan, but a man that also considers my needs, my wants, my desires,
she
and my
told me too, though.
happiness.
I think she
So
might be
if you're
lying.
leading and you're not considering my feelings or what makes me happy or
The face is giving 50 on that one.
what I desire, then I think that can become a little controlling. Like if I want to go out or if I want to go with these friends and you're like, well, no, if we have plans, I understand. But I think that's my fine line. But other than that, I desire a man that can lead. Not all men can lead.
Absolutely. Great.
It's good down here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. I think a man is created to lead, so I don't mind a leader. I think that's what I'm attracting. As far as controlling, if you're too possessive, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, yeah, lead. That's your job. I respect it 100%. Yeah,
absolutely.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Venusian, 39. I think every relationship starts with a foundation. Transparency and honesty, trust is the main factor. So I think when we are developing that, the leading comes with when we
Right.
develop.
Angie said, do I think the shorty in the brown is attractive? Absolutely not. Which actually, I can't even see her face past the lashes and the wig and the makeup. So I can't really see her, but I'm not attracted to what like how she's presenting herself. Like the dress looks cheap, the wig, the accessory looks cheap. Like it's just a cheap look. So I'm not really feeling that. But I would need to see like her. I don't know. I would need to probably stalk her social media to see how she looks outside of this show. But I don't like how she's presenting herself in this show. I don't.
That foundation. And once we have established that, then I can trust you to lead me. So when you're asking for my phone or asking me what I'm doing, then that I feel like then you're encroaching on my space. And that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's it.
Yeah, great answer.
Okay. All right, Reggie. Let's go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
Who do y'all think Reggie's gonna pop? I think it's gonna be the brown dress. Maybe I'm just popping her balloon, but who do y'all think? I want to see who y'all think. Like, let's all just guess before he actually pops it. She's short and fat, and I know how you feel about that. First of all, I gotta see her again because I don't even think she's fat, and just a little out of shape. Kim, thank you for being a great friend to my sister. That conversation popped into my head when you saw her. She was loved. Oh, thank you. And I don't know if you can see this, T, but if you go to my YouTube, I do have a banner where, I am asking for anybody to donate if you guys decide to do so. If you cash at me, Moms at Night, and I am going to give all the proceeds to your family, T, to raise money for what your family is dealing with right now. So thank you, and thank you guys for just like welcoming me into your family because I love your sister, and I love you. I love you guys.
All right. I just have to comment. All those answers was, yeah. It's given. Okay.
All right. Back to the show, guys. Who do y'all think he's gonna pop? Did y'all say? Thank you, T. You're not gonna don't have me crying on camera. Of course, yes. I told you I come with a lifetime guarantee. So yeah, y'all, I'm in the family now. Y'all not getting rid of me.
But to pop 2. All right, I'm gonna go here. Pop this one. Doesn't want to pop. And I'm gonna pop this one over here as well.
I said brown dress too. Yeah.
All right. And why did we end up popping her balloon?
It's scary.
Yeah, once again, I mean, all the answers were along the same lines. You definitely I love the qualities that you're saying, and just same thing as I said. I just like a little bit of the answers a little bit better. But gorgeous, great answers. I just like the other ones a little bit better.
Okay.
And why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
I liked his style, and I wanted to hear what he had to say.
You see how messy Arnett is? Why don't you like her? Why do you like him? Like, come on now. Like, she's just mean. But I think it's very ironic. Like, the 2 people that he has left, he has Hard Face, and then he has the girl in the orange, who to me is very beautiful. So I'm so curious to know, like, which one is he going to choose? 42-year-old 50-year-old face though, 42 allegedly, or the 34-year-old. She looked like a Ethiopian model. Let's see, but she does have the 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. I don't know how many kids Hard Face has.
And then we ended up popping this one. Why did we pop her balloon?
I'm beating the same drum, huh?
We're vibing.
Something
different.
Something different. Okay, so for
choose a bad way.
give a great answer though. So I'm just gonna say,
right, y'all.
Yeah, I liked your answer. Everybody gave along the same line answer, but they played it their own way. So it's kind of like a show where you're kind of.
And why did you say she was short and fat? She is not. Well, she is short, but she's not fat. At least she's shaped properly. And why are you saying I hate short people? I love you. You're short.
I'm the guy with the stick, you know what I mean? So it's like hearing the answers, like if everyone's giving me an A and it's like, oh, this one may be an A+, then I just like the answer a little bit better. I would approach you if I seen you, like there's nothing wrong with you, my type, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And then why did you have your balloon
Yeah, no, you did not say Amazon gods. Are you talking about their outfits? Listen, everybody can afford Kiss and all these fancy brands that you wear. And it's so funny. I want you guys to see my skirt because the skirt I'm wearing is from Amazon, but it's super cute.
Pop for Reggie.
I think Reggie's handsome, well-spoken. I think I've seen him on another show, so I was trying to kind of wait and not judge by what I've seen before. So
T says she looks like oatmeal in a pot about to boil over. I will never unsee that. Now when I'm making oatmeal for my kids, that's all I'm gonna see. This girl.
I mean, but we're good. It's a good guy.
So, ladies, any questions for Reggie? Okay, let's start down here.
Did Reggie have kids, guys? Like, I don't feel like we don't be asking the right questions to these men.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey.
How do you feel about celibacy?
So pretty much waiting until marriage. Is that?
Yeah.
I would say. So I'm very spiritual, right? So for me, it's like
3 kids with 3 baby daddies is not about to tell him like we gonna get together and there's no sex to be had until we get married. She's not gonna do that, right, y'all? She's not.
Who you give your body to, it's like soul ties to me. You know what I mean?
100%.
So you don't want to just be out here going wild. So yeah. So I would say I will respect if that's decision you're making, and we can have conversations about it, things like this. But you want to get to know the person before you just like soul ties is a real thing. You don't want to attach your soul to someone, and then so I respect it honestly.
Okay, Andy said I took the Amazon comment wrong. I could text. I told you to come on the show. Also, T says, right, what's his credit score? That's what I'm saying. We need to get down to the nitty gritty. Like, we got to ask the real hard questions. Exactly, T. She bet not. She better not.
I love that. And then one more. How do you react when you don't get what you want?
Oh, you were saying I'm an Amazon because I'm tall. Amazon girl. Got it. You see where my mind's at. 2-day shipping. That's what I'm thinking about.
Communication, conversation. I'm big on talking and things like that. So if it's something like I want that, you talking about like within myself or like with my partner?
With your partner. Like say if you
And because a lot of their outfits do look cheap, I'll just assume that you were calling them they were all shopping on Amazon.
wanted me to do something, how do I say it? Just anything. Say you want me to do something. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with doing that just yet. Would you shut down? Well, you did say communication, but
Yeah.
Why is all of her questions about sex? Like literally, she's not gonna ask him any character-driven questions, anything about who he is. Just how do you feel about celibacy? What if I'm not gonna give you oral? Like, why is every question surrounded around sex?
yeah, something
So
like that.
no. You like I said earlier, like trying to change someone into your liking is like you have to meet the person where they're at and kind of grow with them. That's how you're gonna have longevity. That's how you're gonna make it further and you get a lifelong partner. But me just trying to, or anybody just trying to change someone from the beginning, that it never ends well. So yeah, absolutely not.
I like you. Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
2.
2. You did say that. Okay.
Now we got some questions.
Wonderful. Yes, that's good.
Okay. Any questions over here?
How old are your kids?
13 and 14.
Do you want more kids?
I just always said I would have another kid with a wife.
With the wife. So you want to get married?
It's definitely in my vocabulary. It's in my plans if I find the right person.
All right, can Old Face have a kid? Will she have a kid? Is that a deal breaker for her? Is she about to pop her balloon now? Now I'm getting anxiety from the show.
Absolutely. Because I do.
Have you ever been married?
To the Lord. I've never been married. It's just making you laugh.
Oh. Where'd you say you're from?
Also from Virginia.
You live there now?
No, I live here.
Oh, what part?
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Avondale.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you cook?
I'll motivate you in the kitchen.
I cook. Okay? You're not gonna motivate me. But do you know how to grill?
It's not the best. It's not the best.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know. I don't have any other questions for you.
Okay.
Reggie, time to make.
What is Reggie looking for? Like, what is he? What brought him to this show? Like, nobody even know his intentions. What he's looking for? He's just looking to have fun. He's looking for a wife. Well, he did say he want to get married, so maybe that's enough.
Make a decision. So we've got 2 beautiful ladies.
Absolutely.
I know it's gonna be a tough choice, but we do have to pop one of their balloons.
Great questions, great answers, great outfits. Everything is literally beautiful. But if I have to pop one, I'm gonna go ahead.
Wait, T says, if the Lord is a man, why would he say he's married to the Lord? Yeah, I thought that was a little weird too. Usually you hear women say that. I've never heard a man say I'm married to the Lord. Never, ever.
Gotta pop this one.
Okay. Why did we end up popping her balloon?
Man. I feel like we would mesh well. I feel like are you spiritual?
Very.
Yeah, because when I mentioned the soul tie, I see how you kind of lit up for that. So I feel like we would have meshed in that way.
She got 3 different soul ties already though.
We're beating the same drum, but literally, I think just from all the questions I've asked, all the questions that's been asked to me, I match with her a little bit more.
I love how intentional you are. And
Absolutely.
I hope you find your match.
Definitely.
Respect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on back. Okay, let's bring you on up. Come on up. Come on.
Hey, okay.
We called that, guys. We can run this pop the balloon show ourselves.
All right. So, any final questions between the 2 of you before?
Any questions for me?
Wait, what was the red flag, y'all? What was the red flag? Did I miss it? Oh, he's yeah. Yeah, and she's already gyrating her hips, y'all. LOL. Yeah, okay. I got it. We had to say the G word. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was a little sus, sir. And then he is picking the one with the bad wig, like.
Yeah, I have one more question. Okay. All right, so my question is this. So my family dynamic is kind of different. Like I'm not necessarily close to my biological family, but I've had friends who kind of become my family. So my question to you is this. What are your thoughts on family? And as far as your family is concerned, like how does their opinion on the person you're dating kind of affect the relationship?
I have a very big family and we're very close. Very respectable. Like I said, gender roles, their opinion is very important to me because I spend a lot of time with my family whenever we're together. Like right now, it's the holiday weekend. I have family here until tomorrow. They've been here for a week or so. We get together, we have, and we bring our significant others.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how comfortable you are in that environment, but my family's gonna ask you questions and they're gonna want to know what you're about. And
it is more his speed. I respect that he chose somebody along the lines for his speed.
I'm gonna pay attention to that. So
that perfectly answered. Perfectly answered.
Is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! I'll go ahead and take this mic and you guys can go on up.
I ain't see no hope for none of these ladies, so I'm honestly shocked. And you said you're at a dating show. What is that? What you mean? What I miss, y'all? What I miss?
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Let's see. This show is exciting.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm James. I'm from Indiana. Okay. How you guys doing? Awesome.
James, how old are you?
I am 41.
41, and what do you do?
I'm a tour guide. So I own a tour guide company. I take people on vacations. I give people a local experience instead of them staying in a resort. I'm connecting in about 45 countries, and I'm trying to take somebody's daughter around the world. What's happening?
Oh, okay. And now, what are some things?
I like the energy he's coming in with. How we feeling about him? How we feel about him, y'all? Dang, you popping a balloon on him? Is that what that means, T? She said it's holiday weekend. Baby, this show is pathetic. Wait, are you calling a new guy a bozo? Angie, are you calling him a bozo? I like his energy. Yeah, T say I like him. Angie, no. What is wrong with him? He got it. Look, his hair pulled back. He got a nice shape up. Outfit is nice. He got his own company. He traveling. Isn't that what all women want to do? They want to travel.
He's like to do for fun.
So I'm adventurous. I love like road trips. I love quality time. I'm a man who enjoys time. I'm not one of those men who is always busy. I actually enjoy time and want somebody to spend time with. So I'm interested in somebody with quality time.
You say he talks too much. He's a tour guide. Like once he said his job, I was like, all right, that's why he got all that energy.
Calm, patient, affectionate, loving, and bring peace to my life. Same as I do to you.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't like loud.
I can't with you, Aaron. You mad because he said, how y'all doing, ladies? Yes, he addressed the crowd. I respect the confidence.
I don't like attitude-ish. I don't like
look,
just
you got
respectful, just keep it cordial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we did get a couple of pop balloons.
All
Let's
right.
go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Okay, if we can have your name in.
I'm not a fan of the chains though. Like, first of all, it's like the belt buckle is gold, but you got on silver chains. Like, I don't like that.
Age and why you popped your balloon. Oh, James over here.
And it's like, are they fake or real?
So James don't listen to that well.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37 and I ended up popping my balloon. I'm not really a fan of like the bling look, but also you said you don't like loud people and I'm loud by nature.
There's nothing wrong with being loud. So I'm not saying loud like that. I mean loud towards me. I mean, we should be able to communicate cordial. Communication is very important to me. So we should be able to communicate without overdoing each other.
Oh, so you mean loud when it comes to disagreements and things?
Loud, yeah. Gotcha. So it's okay to be loud. I'm fun too, girl. Come on in.
Okay.
Yeah, give her a balloon back. What's happening? Like, like what's he doing?
He looked like Emmanuel from Wild 'N Now. You gonna do him like that? No, 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 no. Maybe Emmanuel's slightly handsome older brother. Take Nino Brown. You look like Emmanuel from Wild 'N Now. No, 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 no.
I'm still gonna keep my balloon on pop because I don't like a flashy, blingy kind
That's
of
all
person.
good. I
It's just
respect that.
it brings too much attention, and I'm not. I like to be the center of attention, or we be the center of attention, and not you overlook me and outlook me and I outlook you. We don't
Understand.
We know she don't want to be outlooked. That's why she got the biggest butt.
Yeah.
Understand.
So that
Love
yeah.
it. I love it.
And now she's someone that is your
All
type.
to you.
We could definitely. I would be willing to communicate and see. I'm more of a. I like to talk. I like to see where somebody beauty is everything, of course, but sometimes glitter ain't gold. So
Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
nice to meet you.
I like your energy.
Okay.
We could laugh all day long.
Okay.
But I am loud.
Okay.
And if I'm not heard, and it might be a little frustration. I grew up from a loud family, so you might not
Nothing
like
wrong.
that.
So when I say loud, like I was telling her, I don't mean you're not able to be loud. I just mean like
Oh no, yeah, she looked like the type she gonna get loud when she's angry too.
in communication. I've noticed in relationships or in think times nowadays that people want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just meaning as far as like when communicating, not to overdo each other. I love a woman that's fluffy.
Good night, T. Love you. Thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting and contributing. I really appreciate it. I love you. Good night.
Yeah. It's okay.
And I don't like that back and forth want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, he
what if
does
I'm
look like a
accidentally loud?
referee.
Like,
And you are on point. You gotta come on this show. You're on point. He does look like a referee. I can't lie, but so what? I think he has a job. Yo, but I can't unsee him looking like a referee now.
well,
it's okay.
It might
Well, that's what
happen,
I'm
and
here
you might
for.
be like, "Girl, pipe," and I can pipe down, but it's kind of like I'm naturally aggressive, so
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
An aggressive woman doesn't scare me. I'm an alpha
Good.
male. I'm an aggressive male. So I want you to be dominant. I want you to tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Those things don't bother me.
Cool.
For sure.
Wait.
All right, let's head
She's
on
gonna
back.
keep
Did he say an alpha woman doesn't intimidate me? All right, now, sir, I don't like you either. Like now you giving B vibes.
that balloon pops.
She didn't ask for it back. Okay, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question to help us narrow it down.
Who has a passport?
Everybody.
Everybody has a passport? Okay. All right. So what are some of your love languages?
Okay. Your name and age and what's your love language?
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker.
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
39.
I like Mrs. Parker's outfit, but I'm tired of her saying, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm Mrs. Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. Like, is that what she's trying to get at? Like, what is happening with this? I'm Mrs. Parker.
Okay.
I love your swag, by the way.
Oh,
Swagged out.
Appreciate it.
No problem. You said the love languages?
Yeah, the words.
I would have to say there's 5 serious ones, I feel like.
Okay.
If I'm going off the vibe, I would say probably words of affirmation. I like words of affirmation from my man. I need my man to like let me know I'm doing a good job. If I need uplifted.
The fact that he is even asking about like what's your love language, like to me it's just like giving very much like, and I don't want to use the term beta because I think it's like a negative connotation, but it's just giving like a weak man. Like usually you don't find men talking about the 5 love languages, it's just throwing me off. It's like if he asks anything about zodiac, I'm gonna pop his balloon.
If I'm doing something wrong, emotional support.
I love it.
Words of
Absolutely
affirmation.
Absolutely love it. You look good. I love it.
Thank you.
Your name and
I feel like he's going with Miss Parker.
Age and what are your love languages?
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. My love language, I mean, there's a few as well. But I think the biggest one for me, and if it's not a love language, is just emotional intelligence and awareness. So I'm really big on just intimacy. So whether that's with communication, togetherness, partnership, things like that. So it's not physical touch, but it's definitely like you can touch me through communication.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Great answer.
Name and age and what's your love language?
Davinia, I'm 41. I
Nice to
love
meet you.
languages. Nice to meet you. Physical touch and words of affirmation. Like, tell me how you feel. Like, I don't care if we've been together for a long time. Tell me how you feel. Tell me I'm beautiful. Physical touch, walk up behind me in the kitchen, kiss me, like, remind me of how you feel. So that's my love languages.
Name and age and what is your love language?
My name is Shay and I'm 37. My love languages are words of affirmation and quality time. I love to be affirmed. I love to know that I'm doing something great. I like to be reminded, and quality time. That's how I get to know a person. That's how we get to know each other, spend time together. So yes. Thank you.
I love it. I love that answer.
And our last girl over here, your name and age and
Energy,
what is your
I
love language?
appreciate you. 39. Thank you. You may be my #1 supporter thus far. I really, really appreciate you tuning in every Wednesday. I know it's super late. I'm like trying to get through this episode, but I too am gonna have to hop off here soon. Because I know baby's probably gonna wake up soon and ruin my whole night. But I'm enjoying this episode. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. See you next week.
Fine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Acts
I
of
love your
service.
eyes.
Thank you. Acts of service and giving and receiving gifts.
Angie.
I love giving gifts.
Of course, Angie got to hit me with what before she leaves. She says, these hussies are whack.
Yeah, it's one of my love languages to give.
Okay, so you said your love languages is giving?
I love giving.
Okay.
Yes, yes. I'm very affectionate. I'm very passionate at what I do.
Okay, yeah, and that's a great idea. We'll do a part 2 to this one, maybe tomorrow or maybe next week. We'll finish this episode because it is way past my bedtime. But I appreciate all who tuned into Late Nights with Kim. I had to change the name because it wasn't working. But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next week. Every Wednesday night, anytime after my kids go to bed, usually around 10 o'clock. I'll see you next week. Bye.
I like to.
All right. So I'm going to do a part 2. I got a suggestion to do a part 2. I think that would be best just so we can all kind of finish this episode together. So I'm going to stop it here. But I really do appreciate everyone that tuned in to Late Nights with Kim. I really appreciate it. And thank you for motivating me to just keep going and keep doing this. If you have any videos that you want me to react to, please send it to send it to, let's see where I want you to send it to. Send it to info@kimfrancois.com and I'll be sure to do a reaction to it. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am Kim Francois and Kim Francois on all other platforms. I'll see you next week. Bye.